Hello and welcome to Hand Build. Today I'm going to build a new welding trolley. Before we start, I just want to give out a big shout out to a good friend of the family, Mags. Just got no words, mate. I just want you to know we're all thinking of you. So I've had a good half-hour sleep in the last 24 hours, so if I'm slurring my words or anything like that, I'm not drunk, I'm just tired. So anyway, got some 1mm plate here, 10 mil plate. That's going to be the top of the welding trolley because it's going to double as a welding bench. Got legs and frame here, so I'm going to get into cutting. It's going to be 600 by 1200 for the top. So I should be able to get 4 out of this, so I might make 4 and see if anyone wants to buy them. No point letting that steel go to waste. So I'm going to get into it.
Into it.
So guys, just marked out 600 along the top here. So next thing I've got to make some legs. I'm going to mark those out to 1 metre, but I've got to compensate the height of the casting wheels. So it's going to be 1 metre from here up to there. So I've got to mark them all at once so that we know that we've got them all even. So we're going to mark them at 87.5, and that makes up the difference for the height of the casting wheel. So 87.5 and 87.5, and then we just draw a line straight across, and that's where we cut all of them. There's our legs, and we've probably got enough to make another one. Meet my old fella. That's what I'm going to look like when I get old. God damn it. Anyway, I'm going to cut this, I think. What I've got to do first is plug it in. Alright, plugged in. Ta-da, one leg.
This is a journey into Chad Customs.
This is a journey into Chad Customs.
Whose ants come from paint stripper? Okay, that's all 4 legs, all cut. Now we're going to do a 20mm lip in from the edge, somewhere to clamp the welding earth strap to. Where is my pencil? Here it is. Stop looking, I found it. So 20 mil from there, and there. What we need to do one moment. Alright guys, I am no engineer or anything like that. I usually got the blueprints up in my brain and I try to get them as close as, get the picture out to reality as close as possible as I can. Now I just made a little right angle out of steel here, and that's how I'm going to get a nice straight line. Oh, my lead pencil ran out of juice. Anyway, it's good enough. So that's my 20 mil in from the edge. Now I can't cheat like that on the other side because I can't run a right angle across there. I'll do it the old fashioned way. 20 mil in. in. Did you know that bench grinders make good pencil sharpeners? Sometimes. There you go. Mil. Already done that one. Do it in the middle. 20 mil. And end. I already did that one. So on the ends, I'm just going to take it right up flush. I'll show you the reason why later. Maybe not in this video, but maybe in the next one. So now, take the edge of the leg up to where the 20 mil line is. Then I mark another line on the other side of the leg. Same on both ends. Okay, now the distance between those two marks I just made is how long I would have cut 4 of the smaller blue steel. So I measure that, and that is, I'm not American, so I'm not going to go inches, 41 centimeters. Okay, so I've thought I'd do the same with this corner to this corner, and I've just marked down on a piece of tape and I've stuck it what those measurements are at both points. So I've got 111.4 and 41. I'm going to work out the longer pieces first, so I can get as much out of each length as I can. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the longer 111.4, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 41. That's all the pieces cut out. So now I just got to clean the blue paint off the edges of the steel where I've got to weld, so it welds nicer. So that's what I'm going to do right now. framing out, the edge of the end legs, one way to make sure they're square is you measure one way 3, so I've measured 30, 40, I've marked both sides, and that should, on the diagonal, measure 50, so it's the 3, 4, 5 rule, which it does, so that's square. Or you could just use a set square, but I like to do it both ways just to make sure it's all nice and square. So now I'm just going to tack it up. I'll do the same on the other end, and then we'll join them together in the middle. We'll make a box frame. So the whole idea of having the 10mm top is so I can have it nice and flat like this, so I can lay projects down on it and make sure that they're welded flat, not all over the place. So it's already coming into use. I haven't even got it off the ute yet. So anyhow, just going to put a tack in each corner. Way more amperage. What I should do, seeing it sitting on my ute, is disconnect my battery. Now I'm just going to make sure it's still square because heat moves stuff. Other way. Looks good to me. Okay. I'm going to TIG the outside just to make it look prettier. Alright, that's that. Down out the way. Okay, you're starting to get the idea now. This corner first. There we go, that's the actual basis of the frame. Rolls good. So now I'm going to cut the first tabletop off. But the idea is I'm going to put a shelf here, and that's where the welder's going to sit. I'm going to put a little shelf off the. See me now? Shelf down here for the gas bottles. The gas bottles will sit on the end. And you've got workspace on top. I'll put some hooks for hanging the hoses and stuff on. Should be good. guys, that'll be it for this week, I think. I'll finish it off next weekend, make sure I've got enough time to do it. I'll have more space then too, because the Pontiac is being picked up and I will have a spare space in my shed. So please don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the bell and all that stuff, because it helps out greatly. And I will see you next time. Oh. This is fun. I want to build one to ride to work. Yeah. I'm proud.
Oh no, Rusty, piece of shit.